Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to the series of videos in which we are showing you how you can use Microsoft Excel VBA to create a dashboard which has a front end on Microsoft Excel, whereas on the back end you can use any database. We are using Microsoft Access to explain you all this scenario, and this is an exciting experience in which we have been able to make a totally automated dashboard which does not require any installation of Microsoft Excel on your availability of Microsoft Excel or Access, whatever. Right? All you need to do is have a Microsoft Outlook, even not the Outlook, only just an sending of email. Through sending of email to our Outlook address, we have provided Outlook address here, and as you can see here in the this is our Outlook, right? And in the Outlook, you are going to set up a role. We have already set up a role in it. When an email request comes from a registered user, uh, it watches it and then it takes the action. It determines on the basis of the structure of the subject, email subject. It decides whether the user requires creation of a user account, or the user requires to clearance of the backlog, or the user requires rollback. Sometime it wants, okay, whatever the clearance I have mentioned, please roll back until that date. So it will roll back it. Or sometime you see that, okay, some activities have uh, left unperformed, so mark them unperformed. So you have to give the two dates from which date till which date you want those activities be marked as unperformed. So the system will unperform it and will generate the revised report, and that will be automatically sent. So it will be sent to the user address, email address, right? And no email will be generated to the addresses which are not authorized. Only those email addresses will be entertained from which we have received the request, right? And that has to be right user, right? So this is a good experience. We have done it. So today's topic is rollback, right? So let me take you to Excel. Hmm. So this is our Excel, and here we are. Uh, we have already performed all these until 26th of September for this user, right? And just suppose the user wants um, the transactions to be rolled back to right from 26 backward towards 23, for example, right? So what is supposed to do is send an email. That's it. So for sending an email, you got to go to the address, the Gmail where we do the composition, right? And the the email address is probably this is the Gmail address. Okay, so what we do here is that we go to the sent mail, and in the sent mail we take any email which already has been used. So this we use it as a template, right? So that minimize our typing. Otherwise, you can create a new email having this dashboard report roll back. This is the command, right? And until what date you want this be rolled back. So you mention it here, right? And the rest of the things are deleted. Let's say. So this email is going to Outlook, and in the Outlook, you have set a rule that as soon as such a message is coming, so the system will move it to the folder which is under the watch by the dashboard system. So it will immediately capture. It will get the. So let me make sure that I have not any breakpoint in this so that it does not create any confusion. So let's clear all the breakpoints, okay? And now we are getting back to the email here. Now we are going to send this request. This user is sending the request to the Outlook, to the dashboard. And that please roll back my transactions, what I have been sending you until 23rd of September, right? So we say send. Okay, we say send. So this is going to hit to the folder which is under watch. So so as soon as it reaches to the folder in the Outlook, so the system will automatically start taking the action, and you will see that a new uh, means a list will be generated for which the unperforming system. So this message will be suppressed. We do not want any such message to appear. This we will do. Okay, that's not a big issue. Okay, we will do it right away as soon as it completes, so that the system is not means hindrance, means there is no interruption due to these messages, right? So we will remove this message. Right? We say yes for the moment. So it is now unperforming all the day, and it is then creating the chart and sending the say to the back to the user that this has been done. Your action has been taken, right? So this is so previous overdue was 41,500. Now, since all these performance was undone, so the overdues have increased, right? And this is how it is done. Now, let's see the email which we must have received here, that is sent by the system. And this is a, let's see, is there any 0 minute ago email? Yeah, this is the 0 minute ago, and this is the email which it is telling you that it has rolled back all this right from the 23rd of September, then 24th, then 25, then 26. All these days performance have been rolled back, and the updated picture is this. So now the next thing is that we get back to the code and remove that message which was coming, right? So let's go get to here, and this is where it is. It was sending a confirmation message that you want to roll back, right? So what we do, we go to the total. This is the function in which it is asking you for them. We have suppressed all the previous message, but only rollback was missing. And this is how we suppress. We, instead of that message, we use a technique. This is very interesting also for you to see. We do not all the way overwrite this. What we do, we do that if we replace this condition. This is the condition which is generating the message box and telling you that it is so we put a apostrophe here. So this becomes a comment. And in place of this, we say if 1 is equal to 1, then that's it. Means in any case, we want this. So this way we have disabled the message. And this shows that and no other change is required. Right? So this is, and let's get back to the place where we have been. Yes, this was the rollback procedure. And this was unperformed. This rollback was this one. So what we have done is that it has captured the user ID and the date too. These two things have been. This is so if there is any blank space, so these are being removed in from it. If there is any carriage written, CHR13 is actually the sometime in when the data we capture from the email, there are some line feeds and other characters. They are coming. They are embedded into the text which we capture. So we are replacing it with the null string, so that that does not cause any confusion for the system, and and so that restrict unforeseen error to occur. Right. So this is now enabling here. It is enabling the chart and emails, and then it is passing the control to the function that's does the process of unperforming, and then it recreates the chart, and then it sends the email, and it removes any all the things which it wrote in this location, in this cell, whatever is in these two cells, whatever is written, that is being removed by a null, right? Okay, so this is the process, and we also remove this button because now the creation of a new user account is no longer done through this form. So why to confuse it? So let's because that is being done through the email request. So we can remove it, right? We can cut it or we can delete it. Okay, can cut it from here. Okay, now we can put a delete in it. Okay, so this is. Also, we can remove this, but we can keep it where it's not causing any problem. Now you see, still we can use this button for this user to undo this rollback. To undo this rollback, what we got to do is as soon as we click this, so this 26 will become what 23, 23, because that is the date which is available for making any transaction now. Okay, so on, so this is 23, and the chart is getting generated, and the email being sent, right? And it will get back to you once it finishes developing it, and then you can. That was 23rd, right? No, let me. The next is you click again, so it is 24. Yeah, and let's get back to 25. So this is going 25th action is done. So this way we are doing it. And this is 26. So this will be the limit because today is 27th. So this is the maximum transactions which are possible in our system. No post dated. 27 will become a post dated because it's this. You can pass the transaction for 27 when the 27 becomes yesterday. It's 27 is today. So if you click further, so it's not going to generate. It will stay. It will stick to 26 only. Right? So this is the rule of the game we have. Every game has a rule. So this is the rule, and there is an advantage that having a post-dated feature, so that may cause some administrative issue so in our ground practices. So these have to be avoided for any complication in our ground practices, right? So this is the rollback which was pending on my part. The next thing is that what I am planning in our upcoming videos is that when we do such a thing, every database has to have some disaster recovery procedure. So backing up and restoring and making a copy of the image of the database, etc., are necessary. So if the system does it automatically, and that saves the user's time. And in case of any corruption or any situation in which you want to record the data up to a certain date. So you have to have some disaster recovery plan in place. So we will show you in upcoming videos that how to make the backup of your table, backup of your data, backup of a user, for example. You want a backup of for user's transaction only, not the entire table. Okay, so you can do it, and you first take the backup, then you do some rollback, you do some transactions, etc., etc., and then you say restore. So you are back on that position on when you so all your transactions and rollbacks are undone, and you are back to the safe point for which you took the backup. So this we will show you how to. So these are important for your database integrity, and these things are very, very easily done in when we are using VBA and ADODB and using the SQL, etc. Okay, thank you very much for watching.